Well, I've had enough of this Harbor Freight piece of crap metal brake. It just I may be able to use those legs, find something else to use it for, but I just took delivery of a brand new, of course this is made in China, most things are these days, but it's much better than the Harbor Freight. There's good stuff comes from China and there's bad stuff comes from China. Harbor Freight's bad stuff. Hopefully this will be quite a big step up from that. It's 48-inch box and handbrake, and it's supposed to set it up on top of a bench, but I think it's a little bit big for that. It almost makes a bench by itself. I'm gonna have to open it up. It's got a couple little places on the box that have a little bit of damage. I don't think it affected it any, but I won't know for sure until I have it open. So hopefully it'll stay on my little dolly after I take it apart. It's quite a handful. It's over 300 pounds. So let's see what we come up with. Yep, wrapped up nice. Looks like the hole down there is below any of the goodies over here, and this hole right here goes into the open area back here, so it's well below any of the workings on this. That is a monster. Oh my goodness. Back to the battle. I don't believe the weight of that's just a little bit tough on that single piece of plywood. It kind of depended on that box to give it strength. That is one heavy motor scooter. Let's see. Take a look, see at what I bought. Okay. So these are the fingers. You can take those out and get them out of the way so you can put the edges of a box in there. I'm not going to mess with that too much because it's shaking a lot. Because it's a box in there with hardware. There's an instruction book. It's tacked down. I'll have to untack it. Yep. Let's see, that's strapped. Yeah, I still got a lot to do, I guess. I've got to come up with some kind of a base for it. This is the feet. So either I'd probably have to build another bench, kind of like I did with the mill and the lathe, or maybe I can convert the legs of this to fit it. I'd have to weld on a piece of flat or channel to match the distance there, but I think I'll also have to weld a piece in between to keep it from rocking sideways. But that's a project for another day. Well, I've had a rethink on this one. I don't think I'm going to rob the legs to use with that. I have spent a little time on eBay and found some machine legs that I went ahead and ordered. So they should be here in a few days. But I don't have a good welding table. And I think that will work well as a welding table. So just I'll have to cut the hinges loose and probably weld something like a 3/4 inch coupling nut and put some eyes on this piece right here so I can move it in and out, and that would allow me to put things down in the gap and screw that in and clamp it in place. This piece I could probably take it off and do the same thing on the other side, so I can make a nice flat welding surface for grounding a welder. You know, I have to skim down all the paint. That's no big deal. And the reason you know, it's always good to have a good welding table so you can get a good ground. But since my welder came from Harbor Freight as well, it needs all the help it can get. But that's the only way you can get a good weld. So that's the plan. That's going to be a welding table eventually. I'm not going to do that anytime real soon because I don't have any welding I need to do. And that's going to have its own little base. I've got some moving around to do. That thing's huge. Anyway, that'll be it for this little update. And next video will be about the power board I'm building. I'll talk about that in the next video.
Who'd have thunk it?